Hello, world, and hello, Catherine. Good morning and good day
Hello.
across the Atlantic. Can you introduce
Good
yourself to
morning.
everyone?
Yes, hi. I am Catherine Mack, and I am a travel writer from Ireland, although I'm based in London. And I specialise in responsible tourism and ecotourism, ethical, green, whatever term you like. And I've been writing about responsible tourism and ecotourism for the last I've lost track, about 4 or 5 years since I completed a master's in responsible tourism.
And that's when we
Uh,
first got in touch, as I recall.
yeah, yeah. I
Perfect.
think I think we first made contact when I was writing my thesis, which I wrote on the travel media and how much what their role was in sort of communicating a more responsible form of tourism. And yeah, we chatted at that time, and you kindly contributed to the thesis.
Now, as I recall, 5 years ago, or as we call it now, ancient history.
Yeah,
Um,
and it really does feel like ancient history. A lot has changed.
well, here I have my calculator and my iPod Touch, and over there in the corner is this wonderful app that says Ireland Green. Tell us
Mm.
about this. How did you get involved in this project?
Well, actually, that was a conversation that started over dinner with some friends, and I met another writer who I hadn't met before, and we were talking about how to try to sustain ourselves as travel writers. And he said, "Oh, have you thought of writing an app?" And I'm, as you know, Ron, I'm not very technology minded, so. I just laughed, and then he sent me the details of this agency that does them in the States called Sutra Media, and I checked them out, and they do a lot of very prestigious travel apps. And I just pitched this as an idea to them, and they went with it straight away. I already had a book that I had written a couple of years ago called Eco Escape Ireland. There's the map of Ireland, and as people will note, it is north and south of Ireland, which is a big selling point for the app, I think, and very important to me. Um,
So how is this? Wait a second. How is
but it
this
meant that I
different
was
than the
able,
book?
yeah.
How is this different than the book?
Well, it's about 3 times the size, because you can just put endless amount of content in there, really. So the book was Eco Escape Ireland, and it featured 50 places, eco accommodations and things to do, whereas this has, I think, 120 at the last count, but it's increasing all the time. So I'm about to add another 15 entries on, if I can find the time, and so you have much more room to expand. I mean, it can go on and on forever, really, with the app. That's been a real eye opener for me.
All right, two quick questions. Now, I lost count. How many photos have you added of green
Oh, I
travel
don't
in
know.
Ireland?
I don't know the answer to that. I'm sorry. That is so exciting. When I agreed to do the app with this company, I said, "How many can I put per entry?" And they just said, "As many as you want," which was so freeing. And
Refreshing.
because I can use my photos, I can use the accommodations, I can use the tourist boards, I can use them from Flickr Commons, and there are some from the Commons, which is just fantastic. And in fact, I got into a bit of online conversation with some of the photographers, and they were very excited about the use on the app. And yeah, that's so the use of photography that's very exciting for
All
me.
right, last question.
Um,
Well, last question. How much does this app cost people?
it's now, I know the price. It's $299. And it is. I tend to know the sterling price is 179 sterling. So $2.99.
All right, and does that
It's
include
pretty good value, I think.
does that include the? I agree. I concur. Does that include the updates as well?
Yeah, it does. You get the updates. What happens is I tend to update it every day, but those updates get submitted to Apple once a month. And
Fantastic.
they like to see that you're updating it. That's part of their thing. They don't like to see your app going stagnant. They
All
want to
right,
see
all
it being
right.
updated.
Hey, thank you very much. We have to continue this conversation, but we're out of time.